Hello everyone, hope I'm audible to all of you. God has different way of, tasting your patience and all those stuff. But again, that's what experience does to you, and this is nothing, guys. I've seen people. Hello everyone, hope I'm audible to all of you. And again, if you am audible and visible, if you can see me, if you can hear me, do write it, and I think I can hear myself. So we have to start from the second article without wasting any time. Problems will come and go in life, but we cannot stop. In fact, I was thinking, like, maybe in January or something, maybe for 1 or 2 days, I have to go with my family. I was like, I will skip it, and now I feel like I will never skip any day. From Monday to Saturday, Hindu will happen every day. If I'm not there, I will upload the recorded video, but we are never stopping Hindu. Come what may, there will be some issues, there will be this and that, people wanting this and that, people wanting everything free, blah blah blah. But I'm not stopping it. Never ever. Good morning, Harshini. So, good morning, Iltush. Oh, and everything is fine now. So, let's continue the discussion. Relief and rehabilitation. We have to talk about page 6 editorial, GS1 geography, GS3 disaster management. Yesterday, we have talked about cyclone Monta. You can watch yesterday's Hindu analysis. We have talked about different types of alert, red alert, orange alert, this alert, that alert. And now there is another term here, landfall. What is landfall? So this cyclone is coming from water to land. So the first point of contact of land where they're meeting land, or when land and sea is meeting, that is known as the landfall of this particular cyclone. Here in this particular article, they will talk about thank you, Ashwini. So they were talking about structural measures and non-structural measures. So that is what is important from means perspective. So because it happens in eastern coast, these cyclones, this is not a one-off occurrence which is happening. See, in 1977, there was a severe cyclone which hit Nizam in Andhra Pradesh, killing about 10,000 people. So this has happened in the past. This will keep on happening in the future. But one good thing is the casualties have decreased. The number of people who are suffering, it has decreased because of different structural, and this is what you have to write, different structural and non-structural measures which government, local people, they have taken. Structural measures mean infrastructure development. Which kind of buildings will be built in those areas? People are now more aware of that. Then non-structural means capacity building, planning, all these things are part of non-structural measures. Pay attention to these two words, guys. These are very important from pre as well as means. In pre, they can ask you which of the following are structural measures, which of the following are non-structural measures. In means, they can ask you like how we can mitigate the impact of these cyclones. So non-structural awareness and planning. So let's again go back to this article. This article is giving example how government should be more prepared, how we can, we are doing good, government is doing good, and we have to keep on getting better and better when it comes to cyclone management. And then what is important from pre perspective, they can ask you which are the two peak months for cyclones in Bay of Bengal, October and November. Yesterday we talked about why October and November are the peak months, because water gets warm slowly, so land gets warm, like warm means faster, they get cooler faster, everything happens in water slowly. Now Bay of Bengal is getting warm, and that's why you are seeing these devastating cyclones. And they have given some example, etc. So heavy rainfall has been recorded in Andhra Pradesh as well as Odisha. 10,000 people have been evacuated. So now, again, if this evacuation part we think about, again, that's just beyond the syllabus. NDRF, they are also working. Yesterday when we talked about cyclone Montha, we talked about NDRF established by NDMA Act, Disaster Management Act of 2005. Tell me guys, one particular question, NDRF works under which particular ministry? What is the ministry which we have talked about? NDRF works under which ministry? In the last 2 decades, fatalities in cyclones have drastically reduced. All these things are good. Property damage and livelihood has been remains significant, but still fatalities have reduced. If you want to reduce property damage further, maybe we have to do something more as far as structural measures are concerned. Maybe the people in that region, they have to be made more aware about what kind of infrastructure you should be building in those areas. Maybe we can learn from Japan, which witnesses these cyclones, earthquake, etc., on a regular basis, what they are doing. But then comes the terrain picture. The terrain of Japan is different from ours, but still we can implement some of the things which they are doing. Poor and rural communities dependent on livestock, etc., are disproportionately affected. And then they are talking about cyclone Gaza in Tamil Nadu. One thing which is very important, is it buffering? Yeah, you people are like now killing me. Is like Harshini, is everything okay? Iltush, can I continue, guys? I can hear myself. When it buffers for me also. But sometimes, Ministry of Home Affairs, when I'm so engrossed, I don't see the phone and I keep on going and going. So again, I think we are fine. We will continue. So we are talking about Cyclone Gaza, etc. Here, the thing which is important, as I've told you, structural, non-structural, other stuff we have already discussed earlier. So there is nothing more to discuss here, so to say. Cool, 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 cool. So let's continue. MCQ 4. Which of the following is not a correct component of an early warning system as per UNDRR model, United Nations Disaster Risk Reduction Model? Now, you can use option elimination here. Use common sense. This is based on previous article, the first article which we have discussed, Himalayas. So you have an early warning system. What will not be the component of that early warning system? Cool, 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 guys, cool, guys, cool, guys. There will be problems for me. There will be problems created for me, by different entities in this journey. But I'm not giving up. Come what may. Sometimes you realize your true calling. I keep on telling you people, I have realized my calling in life now. Sometimes you're very like you're neither here nor there, etc., etc. I've realized, in Hindu analysis, I will do all my life. History is my subject. It was my optional, so that thing will go on. But yes, I have realized my calling now. There will be ups and downs in this calling. There will be pressure created by different entities in this calling. But yes, that thing will happen. That thing is there anywhere and everywhere. So Iltush and Harshini, they have given the answer. So risk knowledge, that's why we need early warning system, right? So it will be there. Warning service, it is early warning, so warning service will be there. Response capability we want to improve, that's why we have this early warning. But how will it, like, relief distribution is a different thing altogether. Maybe indirectly it will help us, but this is not a component. The component of EWS, risk knowledge monitoring, response capability, these are the components as stated by Iltush and Harshini. Very good. Which of the following statements best describes the difference between structural and non-structural measures for cyclone mitigation? Again, read all option, use option elimination. Structural measures refers to legal frameworks. Non-structural measures are physical construction. Structural measures involve infrastructure development. Non-structural focus on capacity building and planning. Both are types of post-disaster rehabilitation activities. Structural measures include only international cooperation mechanism. So Harshini has given the answer, Iltush has given the answer. So what we have just discussed, structural measures, infrastructure development, it comes under structural measures. So obviously, B has to be there. Non-structural focus on capacity building and planning. Legal framework, it is not. Post-disaster, it is not. And both, again, structural measures include only international, whenever only kind of statement comes. So the answer is B as stated by Harshini and Iltush. Very good. MCQ 6. Which of the following impacts are commonly associated with tropical cyclones like Montha? Again, read all statements, use option elimination. Very good. Harshini, Iltush, Gajanan, very, very, very good. So storm surges and coastal flooding, heavy rainfall and landslide, large-scale destruction of poultry and livestock, desertification of coastal areas. So when cyclones will come in these coastal areas, how will they cause desertification, guys? It is bringing rainfall. If rainfall is coming, how come desertification will happen? So obviously fourth is not the answer. You have to eliminate 4. If you eliminate 4, you will get the answer, that is A, 1, 2 and 3 as stated by Iltush and Harshini. Very good here. Like, share and subscribe, spread the word, guys. We'll talk about all these things. You have time till 31st. After 31st, from 1st November, prices will increase. I have told you, prices is not going to decrease howsoever pressure is applied to me. Prices of these things either will remain same from 1st November or it will increase. We'll see. So again, 31st, and I have told you how things will work. If and whatever prices are there on 1st November, the same prices will remain till 30th November. And why I cannot decrease the prices? Because I have sold it. Many people have bought at 5,999. How can I reduce it, guys? It will be cheating to those people. I can never do that. So yeah. Again, we'll talk about that in the end. Okay, page number 10, GS3, cabinet. Now, this is a very conceptual article. This is an article which requires so much conceptual clarity. When I used to study, I used to face so much issues in this fertilizer subsidy. Pay attention, guys. GS2 subsidies, and many people don't understand the basic rationale. Very good, Iltush Harshini Gajanan. Don't understand the basic rationale how fertilizer subsidy work. In fertilizer subsidy, government is not giving subsidies to farmers. They are giving subsidies to fertilizer companies.